If you find this practice test helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more DMV-style mock tests to help you pass your exam the first time. Seatbelts improve chances of surviving a crash by... Options are A. 40%, B. 60%, C. 70%, D. 50%. %. Explanation. Wearing a seatbelt increases a motorist's chance of surviving a crash by 60%. At 20 miles per hour, a motorist should be able to stop within... Options are A. 25 feet, B. 15 feet, C. 35 feet, D. 50 feet. "25 feet. Explanation. A vehicle traveling at 20 miles per hour should be able to come to a complete stop within 25 feet. When both center lines are solid, what is the rule? Options are A. Pass only during the day, B. Pass only if safe, C. Passing is allowed, D. No passing allowed. No passing allowed. Explanation. Solid double lines mean that passing is prohibited for motorists traveling in both directions. At what speed do airbags inflate? Options are A. Up to 50 miles per hour, B. Up to 100 miles per hour, C. Up to 200 miles per hour, D. Up to 300 miles per hour. Up to 200 miles per hour. Explanation. Airbags inflate at speeds up to 200 miles per hour to instantly protect adults during a front-end collision. What does this sign represent? Options are A. U.S. route marker, B. Interstate route marker, C. County route marker, D. State route marker. State route marker. Explanation. In New Jersey, a square black sign with a white circle and a number indicates a state route. Where is passing on the right strictly prohibited? Options are A. Multi-lane highways, B. Right shoulder of the road, C. Roads with two lines, D. One-way streets. Right shoulder of the road. Explanation. Passing on the right shoulder of the road is never allowed and is strictly against the law. Which is a sign of aggressive driving? Options are A. Failing to yield the right-of-way, B. Yielding the right-of-way, C. Making proper lane changes, D. Using turn signals in advance. Failing to yield the right-of-way. Explanation. Aggressive driving includes behavior like failing to yield, which endangers other motorists. What is the speed limit on non-posted rural roadways? Options are A. 40 miles per hour, B. 45 miles per hour, C. 50 miles per hour, D. 60 miles per hour. "50 miles per hour. Explanation. In New Jersey, the speed limit on non-posted rural roadways is 50 miles per hour, unless otherwise indicated. When are road surfaces most slippery? Options are A. First few minutes of rainfall, B. During a light frost, C. After a long heavy rain, D. During a heavy snowstorm. First few minutes of rainfall. Explanation. Road surfaces are most slippery during the first few minutes of a rainfall, as the rain mixes with oil and dust. What does this sign mean? Options are A. Stop, B. Yield, C. No entry. D. Speed limit. Yield. Explanation. A red and white inverted triangle is a yield sign, which means you must slow down and give the right-of-way to other traffic. What is the crash prevention formula? Options are A. Brake hard, turn fast, stay alert. B. Speed up, stay left, use horn. C. Be alert, be prepared, act in time. D. Watch mirrors, signal, slow down. Be alert, be prepared, act in time. Explanation. This formula helps motorists reduce the risk of accidents by staying focused and ready to react. What percentage of alcohol is oxidized by the liver? Options are A. 10%, B. 50%, C. 75%, D. 90%. 90%. Explanation. About 90% of the alcohol detoxified is oxidized, burned up, by the liver. What is the only thing that can make a person sober? Options are A. Fresh air, B. Cold showers, C. Time, D. Drinking black coffee. Time. Explanation. Only time can sober up a person by allowing the body to process and eliminate alcohol. A habitual offender is a motorist whose license has been suspended. Options are A. 2 times in 2 years, B. 3 times in 3 years, C. 4 times in 4 years, D. 5 times in 5 years. Three times in 3 years. Explanation. A habitual offender is defined as a motorist whose driver license has been suspended 3 times in a 3-year period. What does this sign indicate? Options are A. No passing zone ahead, B. Hospital ahead, C. Double crossroads ahead, D. Railroad crossing ahead. Railroad crossing ahead. Explanation. This yellow circular sign with a black X and RR warns motorists that they are approaching a railroad crossing. Under 21 motorists are penalized with a BAC of at least. Options are A. 0.01%, B. 0.05%, C. 0.08%, D. 0.10%. (0.01%). Explanation. New Jersey has a zero-tolerance policy for motorists under 21, penalizing any BAC of 0.01% or higher. At 40 miles per hour, the pedestrian fatality rate is. Options are A. 5%, B. 25%, C. 85%, D. 50%. 85%. Explanation. The fatality rate for pedestrians jumps to 85% when hit by a vehicle traveling at 40 miles per hour. At what age can someone operate a motorized scooter? Options are A. 10 years old, B. 12 years old, C. 16 years old, D. 17 years old. 12 years old. Explanation. No one under the age of 12 is permitted to operate a motorized scooter unless otherwise determined by local law. What is the speed limit for a low-speed vehicle, LSV? Options are A. Under 15 miles per hour, B. 20 to 25 miles per hour, C. Exactly 30 miles per hour. D. Up to 35 miles per hour. 20 to 25 miles per hour. Explanation. An LSV is a four-wheeled vehicle with an attainable speed of more than 20 miles per hour, but no more than 25 miles per hour. What is the shape and color of a warning sign? Options are A. Red octagon, B. Blue square, C. White rectangle, D. Yellow diamond. Yellow diamond. Explanation. Most warning signs are yellow and diamond-shaped with black symbols or letters. From what distance must the rear license plate be visible? Options are A. 25 feet, B. 50 feet, C. 75 feet, D. 100 feet. "50 feet. Explanation. The rear license plate must be lighted, so it is clearly visible from 50 feet at night. What is the purpose of the OIFP? Options are A. Issue licenses, B. Register cars, C. Investigate fraud, D. Set speed limits. Investigate fraud. Explanation. The Office of the Insurance Fraud Prosecutor, OIFP, investigates and prosecutes insurance fraud cases. An interlock device prevents starting a car if the BAC exceeds. Options are A. 0.01%, B. 0.05%, C. 0.08%, D. 0.10%. 0.05%. Explanation. An ignition interlock device has a built-in breathalyzer that stops the car if the motorist's BAC is 0.05% or higher. What is prohibited for a motorcycle permit holder? Options are A. Riding on a highway, B. Riding without a reflective jacket, C. Riding after dark, D. Carrying passengers. Carrying passengers. Explanation. In New Jersey, the most strictly enforced prohibition for a motorcycle examination permit holder is carrying any passengers. On a horizontal traffic signal, where is the red light? Options are A. Above the arrow, B. On the far left, C. On the far right, D. In the center. On the far left. Explanation. When traffic lights are horizontal, the red light is always on the left, followed by yellow and green.